Okay, so for me, this is the month where I do a lot of strategic planning for the year, and I just love it. Because you see, as practitioners and entrepreneurs running our own business, we get to create our year and we get to create our lives. But before we create anything, we need to create it in our minds and our imaginations. And that's why I love this process, because the best part of being an entrepreneur is that, and when we're working for our own selves, we've got such a lot of flexibility to create what we want in our lives. And this is the month of that year, of each year, where I really sit down and I really focus on what is it that I want to happen through the year. And of course, I go through some planning every throughout the year at different times, but this is where I really dial in and I get it all together. And for me, it all starts with having a really big sort of a vision. And I'm a sort of this person who loves, creating those projects. And I'm on this 5-year quest right now in terms of my homeopathic business. And I came up with a really big goal, and I've shared some part of it with you, but I came up this really big goal for my business 3 years ago. It was around 2013, early 2013, and the vision was basically I wanted to tenfold my business. I wanted to make it 10 times. Now, what does that mean? So I had a few special numbers in my mind. I wanted to increase the members in my homeopathy network and the students about 10 times, and then share with them at least one tool or one training, or train them in at least one new skill or technique that will help them expand their impact on their patients at least 2 times. So basically, I'm indirectly touching at least 1 million patients globally through my homeopathic business. And then I also wanted to double the time I could take away from my business. So I was not interested in increasing my business until I could get that time away from my business, because my vision as a practitioner was not to create a massive business and personally keep working on it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My goal was to build a business where I could have an amazing life even outside of my business. So I wanted to double the days I take away, and this is what I call my retreat days, right? And why did I want to tenfold the members in my homeopathy network and my academy? What would it mean to me? This is because I'm in this business, I'm in homeopathy right now to make a significant impact on the health and well being of people. And somewhere in my business and my practice, I passed that point where I needed to personally see more and more patients myself to create that impact. Because I realized even if I worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there could be only so many patients that I could humanly consult and personally work with. And I wanted to create a massive impact on tens of millions of people. And I wanted to help more and more people and change lives in every corner of the globe. So now I connect and train 10,000 incredible practitioners and leaders in the field of complementary and alternative medicine within my network and academy, and that's you. So I train them with clinical skills, and then you are in turn impacting thousands of patients so I can have that ripple effect. I would have loved to measure exactly how many patients in this world would benefit if I increase my network and academy 10 times, because it's hard to measure that. But what I figured out eventually is that if I just increase my network tenfold, I will tenfold my impact. And as long as I'm staying true to myself and I'm providing you with the best clinical resources, the tools, the expertise in the homeopathic and the CAM world, and if I keep on increasing, if I keep on creating at the level I'm creating them now, and my team and I keep on facilitating people's success at the level we are facilitating now, then I feel pretty confident that if I tenfold my business, then I will tenfold my impact. So that's the path where I am at. So I'm already 3 years into this journey, and I have already fivefold my business. I've also increased the time of my business, but I'm still working towards it. I'm still in that process. But all started with that vision in 2013. And now, as you head into this new year, perhaps you're looking at the year yourself. You're trying to set some goals, or at least start thinking about setting some goals in your life and business. And I wanted to share some insights that have worked for me. And I understand different things work for different people, but for me, it all starts with having a vision. And then I break it down into baby steps on how to get there. So I had this big vision in 2013, and then I started to break them down into these little steps, and these became my individual goals for each year. And then I realized that if I had to tenfold my business and academy, I could not do it alone. Even if I spoke at seminars every month, every week, I could not reach tens of thousands of practitioners. So I could do it only by creating a highly efficient online academy that can scale the training I offer globally and that can leverage my time and effort. And that's how this dream of the academy came together. And then I realized I needed to create a team of world class trainers who had the clinical skills and the on the ground experience beyond me, of running highly successful homeopathic practices. I want them to train my members. And that's how the trainers came in. And then I needed to create a team of technical experts who could create that online infrastructure for me. And then I had to become a great leader for my team, and that's really where I'm focusing on since about last year. So together we have added some incredible resources and tools, but also built a world-class technical team that has automated a major part of my online academy by getting in that cutting edge infrastructure in place to provide a smooth learning experience. And I put a lot of time and effort in building this platform to facilitate that direct connection between the trainers and the students, because that's ongoing. It's 24/7. The learning in the academy is 24/7. So any practitioner in any part of the world can have that wonderful brainstorming with their teacher beyond time and zone. Today there are about 74 countries where people are coming into the academy from. So this all seems overwhelming if I talk about it and if I look at it in one go. So hence I had to break that vision, and 3 years back I got them into small chunks, and last year a part of that was to launch the HomeoQuest community software, and that changed the way practitioners look at softwares today. So, I wanted to provide a tool along with the training. So I got just better and better working with my team, and I was getting better as a leader as we hit those goals. And together we have crushed it last year. It was awesome. And now we are stepping one step forward. So we are in this 3 years into the 5 year journey, and I'm now planning what we are going to do next as we move along. And I'm planning on creating some incredible resources I'm putting together for you this year. And as I'm recording this, I have a list of specific courses based on your demand over the years. Some of them are in production stage, and then there are some others. I have a few open positions right now for expert trainers who can deliver them. So if you think you personally know a wonderful expert on any niche subject in the CAM or homeopathy world who can offer incredible value to our homeopathy network through their vast clinical experience, then you can write to me. So this is where I'm at in my journey, and obviously it's all because of you. I'm creating this great team of expert trainers, resources, tools in the academy that will help practitioners, and together we impact the baseline success rate. So that's enough about my goals. Today I want you to start thinking about your vision for success and where you are going in 2016. And I don't want you to just think about your patients and your needs and what are you going to do. I want you to start thinking about your own life and your well being. Don't just create a great business, create a great life where you're truly living your passion. And then it makes it worth it. And that's what this is about. That is what I'm talking to you every single month. Anyone can create a good practice, but can you create a great life for yourself and then live your true passion through your business? So think about that in 5 years or a 10-year vision, and then look at what are the yearly goals you need to support that vision. And once you have the yearly goals, look at how you can then drop down to specific things you can do on a weekly or a daily basis as you move towards those goals. And this is why I love this month, because every year in January, I sit on this long sort of, I love this process of breaking it down. And a couple of weeks late back, I came back from my long holiday in India. I spoke about that in my last blog, where I spent some time with my family, but then I also had built in those retreat days where Atul Smith and I took off for 10 days to travel around the Rajasthan desert, and where I found that space for myself where I could think in, I could recharge, and I could come back rejuvenated to think about my year ahead. And as practitioners, we can plan our business ahead so we can build in that time and space to rejuvenate and nurture our mind and body. And not everyone has that flexibility. We have got it. So treasure it. It's really rewarding to be an entrepreneur, and more so, it's rewarding to be a holistic practitioner who understands this concept truly. And more so, it's awesome to be me, it's awesome to be you. So today I want to know, what is your vision you are working towards this year for your business and your homeopathy. And please post your comments on what does this year mean to you and your business down in the discussion forum, because I would love to hear from you. So that's it from me for this month. I'll see you next time. Take care.